All right, what's up, guys? Trade of the day today. Sorry, just totally not trade of the day. Market recap. Um, Today we had a whole lot of nothing. I thought yesterday was a whole lot of nothing, but then, today happened, and it was a lot more nothing than yesterday. So let's get into it. It's going to be very fast. I tell you, there's a whole lot of nothing here. So, boom, market open, 9 o'clock, rally, take out this high. I am high time frame bullish for the same reason as yesterday. So, I think this is low enough. We tried to take it lower, failed, so I'm playing bullish. Um, we get this rally. So once we take out these highs, I'm looking for bears because this is a big, right here, big suspended run. Sorry, big expansive run. We need a retrace. So I'm playing bearish from here. And then obviously we just, as you can see, basically consolidate the entire day. Um, yeah, that's really all there is to it. Nothing on the 15-minute here. You can just see how it's just horrible. If you found a trade during this, congratulations, because you either got lucky or you really know your stuff. Um, Again, 9:30 rally, taking out these highs, high time frame bullish, looking for a retrace. Saw this short here. Why didn't I take it? I didn't like market conditions. Let me be so for real. Said, there's an SMT here. I could enter this. I just don't want to get in it because it just didn't feel right. The market conditions didn't fill me with enough confidence to take anything, and rightly so, because look at the rest of the day. The only thing that we did, SMT of these highs, then we distributed lower. But in order for you to see this, you either need to get lucky with where you are or when you are looking at the market, or you just need to be on the charts all day. And I was neither of those today. So we ended up rallying down below this once, dipping one more time, and then coming back up, reacting off this 5 minute. Now that we go down to the 5 minute, you can see 1 5 minute here, bearish between these two candles, extended all the way through. Candles respected it the whole time. That was keeping it down. We come lower, take out this low. This 5 minute reacts off here, here, and here, keeping us, well, the way I see it, we consolidated, we moved, we consolidated. That's the day. Um, yeah, here's the move I was talking about. We have an SMT of these highs. Now, this is something I was talking about yesterday. ES barely, and I'm talking barely, closed above this high. Um, and that shows a discrepancy between the two in my mind. And so if we take that short, boom, perfect, right? There's just 1 minute here, can take it short from there. But in all honesty, I just didn't trust it. I mean, if we look here, besides market open, we rallied pretty nicely. I'll give it that. But look at this. Look at these wicks. Look at these wicks. The lack of inefficiencies. It just didn't want to be in it really. But it would have worked. We came up, retraced perfectly. Came up, retraced perfectly to equilibrium. Here, I was thinking, all right, markets, snap into the shape, whatnot. Started the move pretty late, so we're gonna see a retrace until 11, right? We're gonna be down here until 11, and then we're gonna play bullish. Obviously, it didn't happen. We remained down here the entire day until lunch. We get this SMT, and that right there, boom, 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 sends us down below these lows to then consolidate once again. So if I had to pick a trade of the day, seeing as this one, I don't, I think it was too fast of a switch, so there's no good change in the state of delivery or 15-second stop would go constant encroachment of that wick. We target these lows. A 1 to 4 would have been extremely fast, but in my mind this would have been risky, so I wouldn't have liked to take that. Secondly, SMT these highs, this might have presented something. Changing the state of delivery on the 15-second looks like a decent expansion lower. There's probably a 1 minute within here. This is what I'd go with. I'd go with this short from there. Now I'm gonna estimate. I'm gonna say fair value gap there. Stop would be probably fair value gap there. There's probably one here. I was gonna throw it above it, targeting these lows. So 1 to 12. That's better. But if you're gonna look for the whole trade of the day, it'll be on my Instagram. Now, the rest of the week. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We have done absolutely nothing the whole week. And it looks like we are playing bearish with this discount opening. Um, to me, right off the bat, this looks like manipulation. I think that right here we're accumulating, right? Initially, I thought dip down here, accumulation, manipulation up, distribution lower, so that we can play the rest of the week bullish. But then today happened, and we did a whole lot of nothing as well, like I've said for the millionth time in this recording. So with this huge discount opening, for absolutely no reason to my knowledge, we're going to play bullish tomorrow. I believe I believe that these closures below this low strictly manipulation. And so I think we're going to play bullish the rest of the week. This is most likely going to be a low, but again, with how these markets are, you never really know until the market tells you. So we will see what the market gives us pre-market and overnight to formulate some sort of decision by AM session. But until then, I wouldn't even look. The market's going to do what it's going to do. Only look at it when you need to make decisions off of it. Other than that, and back testing, there's no need to look at it because a lot of it's just noise. It's noise. There's no point in me trying to predict where this is going right now because I'm not going to trade on it, and I never will because I most likely will never trade London session or Asian session. So I don't feel the need to set a plan and then forward test it. I'm just going to see what's going to happen in New York session. That's it. I'm going to see what happens overnight and pre-market, and then I'll make my decision. So this has been your market recap for April 15th, 2025.